Hi, thanks for watching my video. So today we're going to be looking at whims, a feature in The Sims 4 that seems to have kind of been abandoned ever since the Get Famous pack. It's not been updated since then, but it was essentially The Sims 4's answer to wants and fears. I personally haven't really played with whims that much. They had kind of been retired by the time I actually really got into The Sims 4. So I thought today we would do a little bit of an experiment. I rustled up this sim here, her name is Cassandra, and just to be able to, I guess, test how detailed the whims are, we're going to play through 24 sim hours with her, and we will only do the things that she wants to do. So we're just going to do everything that her whims suggest. I'm keen to see whether her whims in any way take into account her aspiration and her traits. She's got the world famous celebrity aspiration, so I'd like to think maybe her whims would suggest something that might get her famous. She's also self-absorbed, she's a music lover, and she's non-committal. So I'm hoping that her aspirations and traits will be reflected in her whims, but I guess we'll find out. Let's take a look. So this is Cassandra's home. She lives in the more affordable area of Del Sol Valley. Currently she doesn't have any whims because I have them switched on as default, mainly because they haven't been updated for so long. So I'm going to go ahead and switch them on. So I'll click to show the whims. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So she wants to propose a crazy scheme based on her mood being inspired. She also wants to buy an instrument because she's a music lover, and she wants to walk the Starlight Boulevard. Okay. I like that. That reflects her traits. Okay, well, let's begin by buying you an instrument then. Here, have an acoustic guitar. So that whim's gone, and now she wants to start a new career from being non-committal. Well, first off, let's go for a little walk along Starlight Boulevard, and maybe we'll find someone to propose a crazy scheme to. So maybe if we hit the Plumbob Pictures Museum, we'll be able to wander over to Starlight Boulevard. Okay, that whim's been achieved already. Can I propose a crazy scheme to Megumi? I don't think so. She's too famous for me. She doesn't really talk to peasants like me. This sim, though, maybe. So she wants to propose a crazy scheme and then get a new job. Produce a track. Here we go. Propose crazy scheme. I wonder if her whims will also reflect her needs. Like if she gets hungry, will she have a whim to have a full, hearty meal? And she wants to buy an easel. Okay, well, the rest of this stuff we can do at home. So let's go home and get you one of those mix stations and an easel. Wait, you already have an easel. That doesn't make any sense. So I need to find her this mix master thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. And I guess I could get you another easel. Sure. So let's produce a new track. And then after that, you want to paint on the easel. She's a very creative sim. She doesn't have the creative trait, but she wants to do a lot of creative things. Oh, sick beats there, Cassandra. Okay, I guess we could find you a new career. And then maybe we'll hit the streets and see if there's anyone we could discuss our favourite band with. We'll do the acting career, sure. Seems fitting. She wants to fish for compliments because she's self-absorbed. Okay, well, I see a sim over there, so maybe I could discuss my favourite band and also fish for compliments. She's embarrassed. Could it be from wearing fur-lined winter boots with a miniskirt? Could that be why you're embarrassed? Discuss favourite band. And we'll also see if we can... There we go, fish for compliments. Oh, I'm so ugly. What do you think? Do you agree, or what? She wants to make a friend and take a selfie. Okay, well then let's take a selfie with this lady. And I'm sure we'll probably make friends as a result. Fancy a selfie, random stranger? Oh, beautiful. Does that count as a selfie? Oh, okay, that didn't really count. Okay, well I'll get her to take a selfie anyway. What a beautiful selfie that is. Sims are so stupid. There are so many problems with the camera in The Sims 4. She wants to get to know Serena and hug someone. Okay, so I feel like all of her whims now are just going to be based around Serena. But I mean, okay, if that's what you want. You have 3 whims and 2 of them are based around this one sim you just met. She wants to cloud gaze with Serena. Well, I mean, I guess we could cloud gaze, sure. She's got some pretty good satisfaction points, though. She's got 385 satisfaction points, so whims do come in very handy for stuff like that, I guess. She wants to talk about dreams because she's so inspired. Is that because you cloud gazed, sparked by the clouds? Yeah, okay. In the space of like half a day, we already have nearly 450 satisfaction points. I can definitely see the perks of following whims. I reckon after like a week of gameplay, I'll be able to afford everything in the store. She wants to play an instrument, buy a stereo, take a photo of Serena. We already took a photo of Serena, though. That's weird, man. You're a bit of a creep there, Cassandra. If I look at the rewards store, I've already unlocked quite a lot. What's the highest value reward? 10,000 satisfaction points. Well, probably we won't get that many in like 24 sim hours, but I reckon we might make 1,000. Why don't you go and practice guitar, and then I'll buy you a stereo because I know you really wanted that. I do feel like this sim is not very well organised because I'll buy her something from her whim and then she'll be like, well, now I want this. Well, now I want this, you know? Like an ungrateful child, constantly adding things to the list. Now she wants a bar. What do you think I am, made of money? You haven't even done like a day's work yet, Cassandra. She wants to listen deeply to music and she also wants to take a photo. So I guess we'll listen real deeply to this music. As someone that was never really that invested in whims from the beginning, I have to say they do feel pretty shallow. I mean, they reflect her traits and aspirations, I guess. I don't know, just feels a bit shallow. Listen to world radio station, okay? Let's change it over to world. She wants to buy a pool, at least one by one, from not owning a home luxury, and she wants to buy a bar. I feel like following my Sims whims, it's day one, not even a full 24 hours, and I've been into build and buy about 3 times already. I mean, she wants to listen to this radio station from owning a stereo, but I don't know. I guess I'll buy you a bar and a swimming pool. This girl has got expensive taste. There you go, there's 2 whims right there. What do you want now? Are you going to send me into build and buy again? View a piece of art, buy a pool light, okay, back into build and buy then. Listen to any radio station. Take a photo with Evie. You can't just take a photo with some random kid you don't know, that's weird. Do I have any artwork that I can view? Oh, there we go, go and view that artwork. And now you want to play the guitar again? Okay, so you've wanted to play the guitar twice in one day, but I mean, fine. In fairness, I guess she did say play an instrument. Oh, I noticed some of them are valued at different... Okay, well, why don't you paint on this easel? And I guess I'll go and buy you a pool light. There you go, you can have 2 pool lights. You're going to tell me to go into build and buy again? Go swimming, travel to the museum. Even though you've already been to the museum today. Okay, go swimming then. I'm going to cross off that kid one because it's just a bit weird, I think. Listen to the world radio station again? Buy a hot tub. Okay, well, why don't you come listen to the world radio? For some reason, this one doesn't work. Every time I've got her to listen to the world radio station, it doesn't really recognise that she's done it. Well, I guess let's get you a hot tub then. The wanting to buy things is quite an annoying one. Just because it's a bit of a pain in the arse, constantly going in and out of build and buy. She wants to take another selfie again. Bit repetitive, and then maybe we'll head to the museum after you've taken your selfie. Hey! Cheese! Buy a pool ladder. Right, come on then, we'll go to the museum, seeing as you really wanted to do that. It just doesn't feel very natural. Like, it's not natural, I don't know, for a sim to want to buy something new like 7 times in one day, or to go and visit. I'm just kind of worried that if I played full time following a sim's whims, they'll want to leave the house like 5 times a day. I feel like very little of the time would be spent doing actual gameplay. She wants to call someone on the phone. Why don't you call your one and only friend, Serena? She also wants to send a happy text, so I guess we'll do that too. I feel like, I mean, whims are okay, they're fine, but I would definitely rather have wants and fears. She wants to tell a joke. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go home and we'll invite our friend over, and then any, like, social one she has, she can just do with her little mate there. Okay, let's invite Serena to stay over. And then in the meantime, I'll go back into Build and Buy to get you a pool ladder. Okay, what else could she possibly want? She might want a floaty, so I'll give her one of those. Let's just try and minimise the chances of her asking me for other pool shit. And then we'll give her some tiles at the bottom as well. There you go. So there shouldn't be anything else. She wants to dance to stereo music and listen to the world radio station. Well, there's her little buddy, so she could go and tell a joke. Tell a joke about penguins, sure. And then maybe you could come back and dance. I'm going to have to manually cross off the world radio thing because the game doesn't really recognise that she's doing it. She wants to stargaze with Serena. She's really into her looking at the sky, isn't she? It just feels like a lot of going back and forth. I don't know. I can see how some people might really enjoy following the whims. We'll go ask her to stargaze. For me, it just feels a little bit, I don't know, meaningless. She wants to chat with someone. She wants to watch Civic Public Access. Oh, we have over 1,000 satisfaction points. She would also like to meet someone new. Walk to Starlight Boulevard for the 3rd time in less than 24 hours. She wants to make a group meal. Okay, that one I like. I quite like having a whim of making a group meal. Okay, so she's rustling up some food, and then I guess we'll watch Civic Public Access. She wants to cook a meal, but you've just served up food. Why would you want to cook a meal right after wanting to cook a group meal? That doesn't make any sense. Buy a chef station. Surely not. Surely you do not genuinely want to buy an actual chef station for your home just because you're inspired when you don't even have more than cooking skill level 1. Okay, buddy, see you later. I mean, I said I would follow your whims, so I guess I'm buying you a cooking station, although seems pretty ridiculous, but okay. What my sim wants, my sim gets. We don't really have any room for it in our house because of all the other equipment you made me buy, so I guess this is going to live by the pool. She's cost me so much money in one day. She wants to produce a new track. Okay, so basically everything she wants has revolved around the stereo, the easel, doing some cooking, going to Starlight Boulevard, and interacting. She wants to make a group meal. Why, though? Why would you want to make a group meal, then cook a meal, and then make a... So I'm guessing the default for her being inspired is to just want to cook. Well, you also want to produce a new track, so I guess you can do that too. Oh, complete 100 whims across all sims. Oh, sweet, we've just completed 100 whims. She wants to make fruit salad and she wants to make a group meal, despite the fact that she's not hungry and she's just cooked 2 meals. So I guess the most reasonable thing would be to make fruit salad for multiple people. I guess we'll just waste that food. How are we doing with our satisfaction points? 1,395. Okay. She's building up her cooking skill pretty quickly, though, I guess because she's inspired. What else does she want to do? Level up in the cooking skill. Okay, well then in that case, I'm just going to watch the cooking channel so I can level up without having to actually do any more cooking. Oh, are you going to bed? You're a bit tired. Well, I think that brings us to 24 hours. She wants to do some sit-ups. Okay. 24 hours of just following whims, doing what my sim wants to do. I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway because whims are pretty much retired content at this point. But I'd love to know in the comments, do you have whims on when you play The Sims 4? Do you play with whims? What do you think about them? Do you think they make Sims feel more unique? I'd love to know. That's it from me though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.